Welcome to the show where anything can happen. The real play experience where we put players against problems with no easy answers, incomplete information, and always against a ticking clock. Coming up in this episode.
That is exactly why they called in Eugenio Trentori. You can call me Huge. I'm here for you, okay? We got huge news, okay? We are here. We're going to take care of everything you need, all right? We're just going to need some access to the planet. We're going to need some help from the UFR, in and out, bing, bang, boom. Problem solved. No more earthquakes, okay? Does that sound good?
In this episode, we're inside the UFR research station Osiris, currently orbiting the Carina Nebula, a vast star-forming region over 7,500 light-years from Earth. Osiris is observing an interstellar anomaly known as Object 514c, a self-repeating neutrino burst that may be the first observed remnant signal from a pre-galactic civilization. It's a scientific posting of immense prestige and potential danger. The anomaly occasionally disrupts local communications, and the proximity to dark matter filaments poses a navigational hazard. Despite that, political pressure means the position of orbital administrator must be filled immediately. The UFR recruitment officer has 20 minutes to choose from 3 available candidates, each with impeccable qualifications, but of course, anything can happen.
Hello, my name is Adam Kutashot, and I will be playing Eugenio Huge Trentori. I am an envoy for Core Helix.
Hello, I'm Antonio Salgeta. I'm a game designer, and I'm playing Cicero Crash, the Tylash representative.
Hello, I am Lucy. I'm a video game producer. Today, I will be playing Dr. Luciera T. Susie, and I'm from the UFR, and I'm an analyst of seismic activity.
Hi, I'm Chris Payne, game developer and background performer, and I am playing Charles Talley, UFR diplomatic crisis officer.
And with 20 minutes before the party are due to make their recommendations to the UFR senator responsible for the Emergency Measures Agency, of course, anything could happen.
Thank you all for joining me. We don't have very much time, I'm afraid, but let's see what we can do to help you, Representative Kresh. Can you explain the problem?
Well, we are facing unique circumstance. There is, I believe in your planet you'd call this earthquake. Imagine that, but times 1,000, which will have irreparable, consequences on our planet. And, well, we need help.
I mean,
Let me tell you, that is exactly why they called in Eugenio Trentori. You can call me Huge. I'm here for you, okay? We got huge news, okay? We are here. We're going to take care of everything you need, all right? We're just going to need some access to the planet. We're going to need some help from the UFR, in and out, bing, bang, boom. Problem solved. No more earthquakes, okay? Does that sound good?
What do you mean by access to the planet?
Wait, you got all this debris under the planet, right? You got this Weyl, whatever it is. I was reading reports, okay? This stuff. Weyl, whatever. You know what I mean, okay? Okay, Representative, look. You got this stuff. We don't got a lot of time now. You got this stuff under the planet. All right, it's destabilizing everything. Okay, it is breaking up. You're talking about potentially a worldwide event here. All right, things that will last generations. We get in there, we take that stuff out, we replace it with some good old-fashioned limestone. Whatever you need, some minerals, some stuff that's going to be great for your planet. Okay, we take the stuff out. We put the new stuff back in. And all of a sudden, bing, bang, boom, stable, okay?
Mr. Tutori, I have to stop you.
You can call me Huge. You can call me Huge.
Very nice. Please call me Doctor. Well, Mr. Huge, I just want to clarify...
Mr. Huge was my father.
Okay, very good. Huge, as the resident scientist and researcher here, I'd like to remind you the fact that my seismic scanning showed up that there's something very dangerous about this resource, the Weyl. which, yes, has very interesting properties, but actually could destabilize completely the planet if we touch it.
Right, that's what I'm talking about, okay? It's going to destabilize the planet. We don't touch it. We just go in with our machinery. We take that out. It's not there anymore. Now it can't be destabilized, can't destroy the world.
That's touching
That is
it.
touching it.
Well, I'm not touching it.
But your machines would be touching it.
Well, you don't know what kind of machines we got. We got all sorts of stuff. We can put up force fields. We can do whatever you need. No touching. Bing, bang, boom, out, solved. We just need to get in. We just need access. We can. Let me tell you, Core Helix. We're about solving problems. We're about solving. Look at that. Our vast history of business and problem solving across the galaxy. This is what we do. You can trust us. This is what we do. Okay.
Okay.
Representative Kresh.
Yes.
Well, fundamentally, it is up to you and your people to decide whether you wish our assistance to evacuate the planet temporarily and save lives, or if you're happy to have the slightly more riskier option of attempting to stabilize the planet.
Charles, let me stop you there. There's no situation in which we can't do both. All right, Core Helix has fleets of vehicles and places for people to stay. We can load up these folks. All right, get them off the planet, then go in and stabilize the planet. Okay, there's a situation in which they can be evacuated. We take care of them. They are safe, and also we make sure that their planet is nice and shiny and new when they get back to it.
Can I point out that this planet is inhabited by billions of people, and it's not exactly an easy task to evacuate everyone. Also, considering that this whole planet could explode from the readings that I'm seeing, there's some real concern. I mean, there's a confounding seismic reading that I see where the edges of your biggest continent on your planet are just in a very odd situation sort of way, and they're not dissipating across the plates evenly. Sorry, I'm trying to find my non-scientific words to try and get it across to non-scientific people that this is a very dangerous situation.
Well, thank you. That is appreciated.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I would like to avoid relocating my people from the planet. It is, after all, our home. So I would like to perhaps talk more about how to prevent this, how to minimize the damages, and, the aftermath.
Yeah, from my readings, and I can't be sure, unfortunately, I don't have enough time to do more research that would be needed to confirm this, but my scans have shown that there's a possibility that the Weyl semimetals are overstating the risk of the resonance cascade. That's why it's just such a dangerous...
So,
I think my recommendation is that it's too dangerous to touch
Do you think that removing vile deposits in key focal areas could that reduce the resonance?
I don't have enough samples.
So that is something where Core Helix can help you out, okay? We have the equipment, we have the people, we have the technology. We can go down there right now, okay? As long as we have access, we can jump in there. We can get you those readings, Doc, okay? We can get you what you need. We can make sure that you have all of the scientific data. We do this as safely as we possibly can. And we're going to save lives. We're going to save lives. We are going to make your planet better than where it was before, okay? It'll be safer for everybody involved. That's what Core Helix does. We make things safer and better. That is our mission.
Look, I would also like to point out, Weyl is not necessarily, it is a rock, but it does have a sort of connection to my people. Most of our cities and whatnot are established atop these deposits.
Look, Representative
So-
Creech, let me tell you this, okay? Way back on Earth, okay? There were people, they worship the gods of death, right? They worship the gods of death. People are dying, they're sacrificing people in volcanoes, okay? And they had this connection to the volcanoes, you know, this was a death cult, right? Now, all of a sudden, someone comes along, they say, look, here's the god of life, all right? This is the god of life. This is the rock related to the god of life. They start worshiping the god of the rock of life. All of a sudden, they're not throwing people in volcanoes anymore, okay? I'm not saying that it's not important for you to have this Weyl, okay? And that you're not going to still have Weyl as Core Helix works with you, right? We are here to help. We are here to support you in your mission. But let me tell you, if you haven't seen Limestone, okay, this stuff will change your life. You know, you're gonna have a civilization built on stones that are not gonna let you down. They're not gonna start all these cascading things, okay? And they're gonna give you the opportunity to build new connections to the Earth that you've never even had before. Okay, let me tell you, this stuff it'll change the world. It'll change it.
I mean, Huge, are you suggesting that the Tylash have a sort of religious link to the semimetals?
Well, there's a cultural
it's-
connection here, yeah. Right? Like this is Senator Creech. This is what you're saying, right? There's a
No
connection
one
here.
said religious. No one said religious. It's
I mean,
just,
this
it's
is
always
very-
been there.
I mean, yeah, it's a bit like saying, the humans have, such a connection to, I don't know, limestone, to use your example.
Personally, I have that kind of a connection to limestone. All right, limestone
You
can
do?
get so much done in this world that humans and other creatures can't.
I mean, they
Doctor,
could. They
what is
have
this? What is this limestone Mr. Huge keeps talking about?
It's huge. Mr. Huge is my dad.
So it's it's literally just a sort of it's a rock. It's a type of rock that you can make things on Earth with, but they don't actually have the sort of very peculiar readings and reactions to the continent that we see on your planet. With
Well, to be
the,
clear, to
Weyl.
Senator Creech, they might have those similar, like, strange readings, right? Everybody's culture is everybody's culture. This is an exchange of cultures, really. We give you some limestone, we take some Weyl. You know, everybody learns more about the vast universe.
All right, I think we're talking about saving the veil here, Huge, because this is dangerous, and we
I'm
know
talking
it's
about saving the people of this planet, is what I'm talking about.
Oh, really?
And
Really
what are you
now?
proposing in terms of to help my people?
Well, like Doc said, you know, we go in, we test, we make sure where are the most important deposits of this Weyl that we need to protect. We need to save the Weyl here, and we need to go in and extract the stuff that's gonna destabilize the planet most, right? We replace that with our cultural exchange policy, all right? And we remove that. You still have your Weyl. Then now you have a more stable planet, and you know the explosions of this cascade that are going to be felt for generations. That's not happening on the same scale that we're talking about before.
Right.
Maybe it's not
Can I-
happening at all.
Can I'm so sorry. Can I just point out that Huge, and I mean no disrespect, you have a business diploma of such, and I have studied seismic activities on different planets for 15 years at this point, and I am I have a lot of unknowns in this situation, but I have to say that I can definitely say that there's nothing safe about just nilly-willy removing the veil from the planet.
So then let me throw this at you, okay? Core Helix, you know, we've got scientists, right? I you're right. I have an MBA, okay? My degree is in business, all right? But you know what I'm also very good at is strategy, and I have a fleet of scientists behind me that can work with the doc here, okay, to stabilize, make this stuff inert, make sure that your planet's not collapsing. As long as we, Core Helix, our team, as long as we have control over this, we're going to make sure that it's not going to be anybody's problem.
Well,
What?
if the Tylash are unwilling to leave the planet, then we are, by definition, talking about some sort of mitigation scenario. So, Dr. Tsuzi, are you able to propose some guidance for Huge to ensure that whatever minerals they are extracting from the planet are actually going to successfully mitigate this catastrophe?
Well, look. I've received knowledge not that long ago that there was already probing happening recently. Some sort of corporate team, from what I've heard from my communications, and I don't believe that there was any Tylash consent to this operation, and the interference, I think, may have actually triggered the cascade. And as we speak right now, I'm seeing readings that say that there is a seismic shock right now, a seismic shock wave, and it's just thankfully not reaching the major cities, but I dare say for now, things are getting worse. We need to stop this probing, otherwise our civilization might collapse.
Doctor, my people have lived with Weyl in their lives. They're, I mean, we make all sorts of knickknacks from it. It's never caused any issue. Why now?
Well, I mean, if it's caused by core helix's probing, then surely simple solution is for core helix to cease their probes, and the problem goes away.
No, wait a second, Chaz. Okay, nobody said anything about core helix. All that was said was corporate probing was being done, okay? Nobody said that it was us.
I was under the impression
that's true. I apologize.
I was under the impression that those were minor operations, not. Have you been? Have people been digging into our deposits?
That's what I've heard from the information that have been given.
I can find out if any other corporations have been active on the planet. Huge. Have Core Helix been investigating the deposit?
Look, here's the important thing, okay? In this moment, there is a earth-shattering, well, maybe not earth-shattering, a Tylash-shattering event that could create the death of thousands, millions, billions. That is the important thing, okay? If there are probes on the ground...
That's not a no.
If there are probes on the ground, look, if there has been a beginning to this, we need to connect to that equipment, okay? We need to be getting in there with our teams, making sure that we are saving lives, okay? Everybody's talking in the theoretical right now, right? Everyone's like, oh, somebody's looking into the planet. Oh, we need to be thinking about evacuation. There are people that are going to die in this situation, okay? We can talk around it all we want, but time is running out. We got to make something. We got to tell the Senator something, okay? We got lobbies at the Core Helix. They know what we have available to us. They know that Core Helix is the primary solution to this problem. So we can go around and around and around on this until the Senator gets here, or we can all come together and figure out what the best way to stop this as soon as possible is, because as the doc said, this has already begun, and at this point, it's our job to stop it.
I did not say such thing. I said, please stop touching the Weyl.
It's important to say that you said that the cascade has already begun, that there is already seismic activity, and just thank goodness that nobody happens to be being affected by that in this moment. But if these ripples are starting, that's the beginning, right? Think about, we talk about earthquakes, we talk about seismic charts. If this cascade is what we think it's going to be bigger than anything any of us have ever experienced. We have to protect these people.
I'm sorry, but I have more information at this point. The intel that I've received is that, because we've been looking for more information on the probing that happened 2 weeks ago that we think started the cascade, and there was an encrypted name. And guess which name was just encrypted, but someone called Max Trattore. Wow. Sounds familiar?
Yeah, that's my cousin and he hates me. It's my cousin and he hates me, so he's willing to say anything that he wants to make me look bad when I'm just out here doing the work to save lives, okay? Now you can take this time and try to slander me with my family that hates me, or we can save these people. I'm sorry, Senator Kreesh, that these people are playing with your people's lives in this way, when really what Core Helix wants to do is protect people.
Essentially, Kreesh, we're going to need you to make a call on this.
Core Helix is to stop any sort of operations on my planet. You were advised, first of all, to not have direct access to the local cities. You were prohibited against it, and still, these operations have been launched. Our deposits of Weyl have been breached, and this all started when your company arrived on our planet. So until we have better data, you are to stop and cease your operations immediately, and we are to analyze what's happening, what happens after that.
Thank you, Representative. Dr. T'Souzi, if Core Helix do stop operations, will that mitigate this cascade?
It's hard to say. All we see is that it seems to be linked, their activity, but wait, am I reading new information? So the presence of the Weyl is causing the torsion and it's magnifying the quakes. It's just
The torsion
it will
of...
only get worse if we don't remove it. So I think I was wrong. It's just, I'm so sorry. The numbers I'm seeing, the Weyls are causing the quakes, causing them to be worse.
Let me tell you what I know. All right, I got a phone call for you. All right, you answer the phone. This is huge, right? I got a gift looking for you, okay? And are you gonna look that gift horse in the mouth? Are you gonna punch it in the mouth? No. You're gonna answer the call to protect your people, right? We set out to this planet and we broke these treaties. Yes, we did. All right, I'm gonna admit it right now in this moment. You have me under oath, okay? Now here's the thing. There's a reason we did it, and it's because we knew that stuff was unstable and it could destabilize your planet. You wouldn't give us access to it, but you know what? We knew. We had to protect people. So we went in there and we figured it out. And everybody, all these bureaucrats, everybody is just talking around in circles. We need to study it. We need to do this. We need to do that. We need to take action, all right? And Core Helix is your only solution to that action. So you know what? Here's the thing, all right? This is our last offer, all right? We'll wash our hands of you and you can go on to your little cataclysm, okay? But either you give us access to this Weyl, and we protect your people like we have been trying to do this whole time, or you suffer the fate that you have created for yourself. But I cannot, we have already tried to protect you in spite of yourself, and it didn't work. So we can't keep doing that. You have to make a decision. Are you going to accept our help finally after all this time, after we've proven time and again that we can do what's right for you, or we drift off into the galactic sea? Your choice.
Representative Kresh, I would note that the market value of the Weyl deposits on your planet are significantly north of the GDP of most solar systems. Bear that in mind in your decision making.
Do not care about the price of Weyl. Weyl has a bigger significance to our existence than any of your companies will ever understand. And it is your company's presence on our planet, your probing, your infection that has destroyed the sanctity of our planet.
Representative Kresh, I really don't want to defend Huge here. If only you knew how much I want to punch him in the face. But the point is that from the information that I'm getting, the Weyl is actually making the quakes worse.
Whatever the gods have in place for us, so be it. We were born with the Weyl. We lived with the Weyl. And if that is the will, then so be it. We die with the Weyl.
What, so you prefer to refer to old customs and gods on your country and not side with, unfortunately, science and very annoying corporate, greedy, flaily, chatty, annoying humans?
What is the point of living if we're abandoning that which we live by, that which we live by and makes us?
You can find other ways. I liked the violin when I was a kid. I wanted to be a violinist, and then, my parents, no, you need to do science. That's where, there's a lot of things to do. And then I like science. I like violin now. I like science.
Crisis team, the senator will see you now. And on that note, we shall end this scene. So, well, okay. Just for my elucidation, what's the final decision?
As far as I'm concerned, the Tylash have chosen to remain planet-side and attempt to endure the catastrophe. And therefore, there is no commitment necessary from the UFR. So
it's not like you've got anything better to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like there might be just been a report of a what was the thing I sent you?
Solar flare in a
Solar
nearby
flare in the
star
nearby
system.
sector. Yeah.
Yeah.
People who need some help straight away.
3 episodes from now.
3 episodes from now. That's the. I'll have to do that. Any other kind of comments or thoughts on the process? So, I mean, huge. Are you? Yeah, this deal was huge.
I really can't see the reference. What a strange and original character.
We really need like banners, slogans. We need T-shirts. We need the whole shebang of like just the huge merch.
Huge news.
Yeah.
Huge
Make
news.
Wales
Huge.
great again.
Love it. But your cousin Max screwed you over, didn't he?
Yeah, a little bit. Max will get what's coming to him.
Exactly. He's going to lose his share price. Yeah. So any other sort of secrets or kind of like I mean, I think kind of we can kind of guess. Senator Kresh, tell us a little bit about what was going on in your mind there.
Look, so this whole mysticism and all that is very poorly seen, very unpopular in my society. But in times of need, when things are tough, you turn to that one thing that kind of is there, right? Like deep inside. So
has to be done. You were you were talking about in the background, in our little notes. You had an idea, a suggestion. Would you follow through in that?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So, do you want to tell them what you're going to be doing next?
So now that we know that it's bigger than it was ever going to be, and that the people are all staying there and essentially planning to sort of like sacrifice to the whim of the gods, then Huge sort of was like, well, great. Once they're gone, we'll get UFR, contracts and go in and take it all out. Like
take it all out when they're gone.
His job just got delayed and possibly cheaper.
Yeah, you didn't have to sell the hand over as much of a percentage as a result, because there'd be fewer of them to argue. You can go in with the rescue mission to provide them supplies that happen to be your mining facilities. Yeah.
Look,
I don't like this one bit.
the information that I have is that it's gonna be shitty for various years, for decades maybe, but we're still gonna be here. So
it'd only be about a century of like devastation, about a third of the population dying off. I mean, it's fine.
It's all cycles. Come on,
it's all cycles.
It's all the will of the gods.
I've killed so many characters in these episodes, and finally there's one that really deserves it, and
and you didn't get to do it.
Nope.
You didn't get a gun this time around.
What are you trying to say, Liz?
No, I know it's just you hating me, Oscar. I understand you want me suffering.
I want to suffer. That's the whole point of these games, is to make everyone suffer.
Why do I sign up for these things on a Friday night?
I know, it's a crazy thought. One of the things that, in case any in the audience doesn't know what's going on, the Weyl semimetals are a allegedly real thing. They are an exotic material that's supposed to sort of have a dampening effect on energy. And so I just thought it'd be an interesting idea. What if it was essentially causing more stability in places it shouldn't, as the seismic actions happen, therefore disrupting the surface? But that was something I thought would be fun to chuck at in piecemeal. So Lucy didn't find that out until like about 5 minutes to go. that it was probably going to cause the problem. However, had the conversation gone a different way, I would have taken it a different way as well. So, yeah.
You mean like
Anyone
if I
got
had
any?
sided with the corporate side?
Exactly.
Like, yeah,
That was brilliant.
it was
I
very good.
I
honestly,
hated it and loved
marvelous.
it.
Oh yeah, that was just.
I honestly thought you had them at the bit. This is our last chance. We're going to walk away if you don't take your deal.
I was like, I hate after Seth is right.
I was expecting a taco moment. We didn't get anyone chickening out, so it's all good. So
I was expecting a UFR to be a little bit more like, come on, we're gonna help you. So part of me was just like, why is Charles not jumping in?
Yeah.
Come on.
do you want to explain that, Chris?
Well, we had 20 minutes to make a call on what to do, and then we were off to the next problem. So, from my perspective, if your opening gambit was "we don't want to leave the planet," then it's not our problem.
Okay, Sarah. Yeah.
My God, you're just Switzerlanding your way around this galaxy.
Just like, oh, a planet's destruction, 20 minutes. Yeah, fine. Yeah, just scribble, stamp it, go.
Are we all
next.
just numbers to you,
Hey,
UFR? Is that what it is?
The offer was there.
Look, if you've ever watched any Star Trek or Babylon 5, you know there's always another crisis around the corner. And I just thought it would be quite fun making it so that the crisis team, if you've just got so many jobs to do, this is just take a ticket.
just felt like the one that's not even looking at the person, just going, yeah.
Please,
Oh, so
please
bad.
state the nature of your catastrophe.
I mean, if you don't have a lot of catastrophes, how else are you going to make new episodes and new seasons, right?
Exactly. It's all good. It's all good. Right then. Okay, on that note, so anyone got any last minute things they want to say to the audience about your experience doing that? Anything you wish you did differently? On that note?
I just want people
Larry?
I just want people to know that, like, the way that everyone else felt about Huge, I also felt about you.
Of course.
You say
And when I
that
say
now.
I wanted to punch you in the face, I meant huge, not actually.
Yeah. I just need to be clear that I also hate Huge.
That it's not you. That it's not you. It's huge.
I loved Huge. Huge was my. I couldn't.
So what I'm hearing is that
better.
Oscar, on the contrary to all of us, Oscar actually loves huge.
I love you in the context of,
Right.
of being an agent of chaos.
Right. Yes, of course. Right. Mm-hmm.
On that note, all right. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and if you did, please like, subscribe, share, and all the other stuff that you do on these things. But more importantly, we'll be back again for another episode soon, where, of course, anything can happen.